Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. I'm going to bring you in for another fun unboxing. This involves the upcoming game this coming Saturday, February 20th for Black Seas. Now I've been play testing this rule set since I've only played it one time prior to me buying the starter box, and I gotta tell you guys, I'm loving this rule set. Now there's a few tweaks I've made in the markers and things I'm using on the board. I'm going to bring you in for another video while I'll point these things out to you, and it has to do with the weather gauge and marking which ships get to fire. This is not a I go you go game necessarily, and if you haven't played this rule set, I highly recommend it and you need to check it out. Get started with the starter box. Here in the US you can get it on Amazon for about 56 bucks. I've got some other videos on how to rig the ships and my cheater rig. Don't miss that. The cheater rig, I figured it out. I cracked the code. I can still rig my boats to get the stay sails on the front and still make the boat look amazing, and you only have to do half of the rigging. Okay, let's get in here. On our top down, we got the shiny cam. I got the shiny cam, guys. I've tried it. Said put paper towels over the lights, la 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 la. I will crack this code eventually with the lighting. It is a struggle. I've even got diffusers on my LED panels, and when you've got shiny clear plastic, it seems to it's just gonna be shiny till I cut it off. Now I was gonna do these all for separate videos. I figured, I'm not going to do that to these guys. Plus, I want to get into these. These are the 4 most popular first-rate ships. I've got them all right here on my workbench. What are they, you say? Well, we got the French Navy first-rate. We've got L'Orient. We have HMS Victory. Famous HMS Victory. Lord Nelson. And it's slightly damaged in shipping. We got a crack in the box. We'll see how damaged it is when we get her open. Amazon wasn't too careful. HMS Royal Sovereign. These are the first rates. Now guys, here coming soon this week, I've got third rates, the box of 3. They're coming. I'm going to do 1 British, 1 French, and 1 pirate. Okay, I love my pirates. They're over here on the game table. Make sure you tune in for the battle excerpts from Black Seas and some other projects I'm working on for Black Seas. And we got another game I'm putting here on the channel. I've already been teasing it a couple months ago. We're gonna get that started sometime next week. So let's dig right into this. We're gonna open up the damage box. I want to see how bad this damage is. Let's get the plastic off and we'll get into this sucker. I'm excited. I love unboxing stuff, and I've still got a pile of stuff over here, guys, I haven't even unboxed. And you notice my Giddy's working back there. He's making more ship cards. So I got 3 colors on the Giddy: red, gray, and black. Holds them all. Alright, so let's get this sucker open. Box is definitely huffed. We've got our flags, okay, which is similar to what we'll get in the starter box. Now I'm excited to look at these guys because these are the resin and metal ships that so many guys like. Had lots of comments on this. So we've got our rat lines, we got our sails, and we have our HMS Royal Sovereign card. Now another tip here on the cards, guys, is they will take the card sleeves like you would use for most other game systems like X-Wing, Star Wars Legion, so you can protect your ship cards. So yeah, we've got our HMS. Oh, it's 104 damage. I was wondering what these first rates were going to be. And then you see here on the card, guys, let's go in on the shot. Check this out. We've got 4 heavy cannons, 3 light cannons, and 3 cannonades. You got four cannons and one aft cannon. This is going to be sweet to play. This is definitely going to be better than frigates. I'm really looking forward to seeing the third rates. Those are going to be nice. Those will be these will be the stalwarts that I will want to play on the board. So let's bust into the ship. He comes into a little blister pack. Go back in the shot here. We will zoom in on that and get our focus going here. And let's see what we've got in this little blister pack. Oh wow, I can already tell that this is going to be a badass ship. Okay, now these are the controversial metal masts. I think they're going to look okay. We got davits in there, our little boats. Yeah, it's a big ship, so we got a lot of davits. We got a lot of little boats. And we have our masts. Those are going to be needing some cleanup, of course. And we have our ship. My, that is a beast, isn't it? That thing is a beast. Let's go back in on the shot here. Back in. And we can see all the details on that model. Freaking amazing. Now here's the thing that I was questioning when I got these and these arrived the other day, is if they had the ship's name, which it does right there, Royal Sovereign. That is badass. I don't know if you guys can see that on the close cam. I'll try to get it to focus for us. And you can see there the ship's name on the back of the ship. That's freaking awesome. I love this. That's a nice little piece of resin, and the detail on it is amazing. You even got the little door on the side here where the crew will come back when they come back down the ship. Look at the size of this beast. Man, we gotta have been something to see sailing, huh? Out on the ocean. Wow. Okay, we got that. That is a British ship. And all of our little doodads. We'll get started on that this week. I don't think I'll have it ready for the game. We'll see. I might get a couple of the big first rates done for the game. We'll just have to see how it goes. We got our famous thread for rigging. Yeah, check out my video. It's a couple videos back, and it'll definitely save you some headache. And it's really not so bad, guys. You just little dabs of glue where you want the thread to go, and once that touches the thread, you're good. The thread will stay put, and you're not going to be chasing it. Okay, so I'm glad we didn't get a lot of damage on that ship. Now let's go back in. Let's see. These are all going to be similar, and we're going to see that right now. If you've looked at getting these ships, this is what you can expect. This is what they will look like when you open your box. Alright, there's just our generic French Navy first rate. Let's see if they put a name or something on the back of the ship. I don't think so. There's our thread. I'm going to end up having tons of thread. I still have thread left over from the starter box. And it looks like Ronnie at Warlord Games is the guy packing these. Alright, so we got our 104. It's not as powerful as HMS Royal Sovereign. Let's get into this and see what we got in here, guys. So here's our bits and bobs. Alright, that'll be cool. I like the plastic masks. I gotta say, they should probably get these back on there. Yeah, see, there's no name of the ship on the back. But the detailing on the back of this boat is ridiculous. Look at this sucker. That is amazing. Just a little light dry brush. And look at all those cannons. Can you imagine when those things open up? Yeah. So I'm going to make sure, well, the French will have 2 of these super ships. And the pirates, if the pirates run into these guys, see, they'll just run from these guys. So they'll have to circle in on them and get them from the aft or from the bow, because once this ship opens up on you guys, it's all over. But you can see those. It's a different detailing. So each one of these ships is a little different, right? I was concerned if it was going to be just some kind of generic mold, and then they gave you some little sticky, right, to put on for your ship name. So I'm glad it's not. I'm glad each one has its modeled for its own right. And I'm going to enjoy painting this. This is going to be nice. But that is a beautiful piece of resin, guys. Really nice. Very happy with that. I have heard stories of guys getting these, or girls getting these, and the mold is jacked up. So I'm glad it looks like they're inspecting them before they leave the warehouse, or they're boxed up or whatever, and they are in good condition. So yeah, wow, those are going to be some powerful boats to contend with on the table, guys. It's going to be really interesting to see what goes on, because I'm going to reveal some of my favorite aspects of this game. We're going to go over to the gaming hall sometime this week. I'm going to point out one of the hacks I have, so stay tuned for that video. You're going to appreciate this. Now, let's break into the next one. Yeah, let's say, what do you say? Let's save HMS Victory for the last. Let's save the best for last. And get this puppy opened up. Yeah. And I'll get this guy out. Orient. Ooh. We got our thread in there. That's nothing exciting. Okay, so this one's 120 hit points. Same configurations on the cannons, and so this one is a little weaker than the Sovereign. And remember, back in the day, guys, they weren't after sinking these ships, they were after capturing these ships, if at all possible. Ho! And Ronnie strikes again. Ronnie for the win. We got our boats and our masts. And let's take out the main force here. Yep. As El Orient on the back. I'll zoom on in, I'll show you guys. I've got it zoomed in, it should close in on there. Beautiful boat. All each individually cast and sculpted. And this is even a little bit different than the other French Navy first rate. We got a little bit of flashing from the resin. But yeah, these are going to be badass on the table, guys. I got that cigar box mat. I'm going to pop a little video on that. Cigar box out of Lithuania, and I'm going to order the exact same mat so I have a 12-foot ocean or starfield map. Yeah, I'm doing it. Right, go big or go home. That way, guys, we can have some serious epic ship battles and some epic Armada and X-Wing battles here in the gaming hall. It's going to be truly epic. Alright, let's get him back in there. I'm totally psyched about this. I'm really excited about these first-rate ships, and I'm just excited about getting those third-rate ships and checking those out. Alright, well, let's get him put back in his little boxy. And here we go, HMS Victory. Let's crack him open. Get the shiny plastic off, that always helps. And let's get him open. Let's see what he looks like. The usual. Wow, 115. 115, that's weaker than the El Orient. I thought this would be like 150. That's really surprising. Now, hold on now. I'm thinking out of all of the kits I have, this Royal Sovereign No, I was wrong. I thought it said 140. Okay, it's 104 for the Sovereign. Okay. So he's actually the weakest of the 3 or the 4 ships, and this is the most powerful. He's at 115. Still the same configuration on cannons. They're all going to have, these first rates are going to have a lot of cannons firing at you. Right? And let's pop this baby open. They're not cheap. He's going to run you $20 to $30 depending on where you get them and where their supply's at. So as the supply goes down, the price goes up. And with the coof floating around still out here, a lot of guys are modeling right now. So Ray packed this one. Ray gets the win on this one. We've got our masts on our little boats, and it looks like this one's going to have some sort of a plate that goes on the back for this ship. Just a little bit of, well, the molds are clean, guys. They're clean, very clean. A little bit of resin flash, just a tiny bit. And let's explore this, because I'm wondering what they're putting on the back of this boat. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Let's see. Oh, there's the rear right there. I can see it. I can just go grab it. Yep, there she is. So on the Victory, guys, here's your anchors, big anchors, giant anchors. Remember, it took virtually the entire crew to pull those anchors up. So we've got the rear plate. We'll go on the rear of the boat. They cast this one separate. Yep, that's going to look nice. Let's go in on the shot and I'll show you what you can expect. There you go. One piece of pewter for the back of the boat. Pretty nice. I really like this. Alright. So that's it, guys. For the jumbos. For the board, for the jumbos. Board. Like I said in our recent podcast, guys, I said I feel like I have a little robot going to work behind me. He's just sitting there making me stuff. Right, so I'm very happy with that. So if you guys are wanting these first-rate ships, these are the 4 main ones that are out there. And then don't forget the 4th-rate kit that comes with 3 ships. That looks like a hoot also. Alright, thanks for coming along to the studio again today, guys. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for my podcast. Get on over to my Discord group. We're having a lot of fun over there. It'll be linked on the description box below. All you have to do is click the link and you're in the group, and get in there, because only Discord group members can apply for a podcast. And here's how it's going to work very briefly. If you're in my Discord group, the day I post a live podcast, it could be this Saturday at 3 p.m. No, it can't be. We're going to be playing. It's going to be Sunday at 3 p.m. So we'll do some recap of my game this coming Sunday. But I will typically post the start time in the morning. And if you want to be with me on video and audio on the podcast, I'm going to have 4 guests, up to 4 guests each podcast. Send me a private message. Click on my name in the group. You'll see a little message box appear. Say, Alan, I would like to be in the podcast today. I will send you the link to StreamYard, and when it gets that time, let's say 3 o'clock, about 3:10 till 3, get on there, and when you see me go live, click on that link, and if you're one of the first 4 people, or one of the 4 people that gets the link, you can get in on the podcast live with me. We'll be answering questions. We'll be talking about all kinds of things. This Sunday, of course, we'll be talking about the Black Seas game that's coming up this Saturday. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.